Welcome to our thought-provoking journey into the intersection of Enlightenment ideals and Christianity. In this video, we delve into how the Enlightenment era ignited crucial debates about reason, science, and faith within the context of traditional Christianity. If you're intrigued by the interplay of intellect and spirituality, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share your insights in the comments below. Let's engage in a meaningful dialogue together. Enlightenment and Christianity, exploring the interplay of reason, science, and faith. The Enlightenment, an intellectual and cultural movement that swept through Europe during the 17th and 18th centuries, brought about a significant transformation in the relationship between traditional Christianity and the emerging forces of reason, science, and philosophy. This period was marked by an intense focus on reason, empirical inquiry, and individual autonomy, challenging the authority of religious institutions and reshaping the foundations of Western thought. As the Enlightenment unfolded, debates about the compatibility of reason, science, and faith emerged, leading to profound shifts in religious and philosophical paradigms. Context and key philosophical figures. The Enlightenment was characterized by a wave of philosophical ideas that emphasized rationalism, skepticism, and empiricism. Prominent figures like René Descartes, John Locke, Immanuel Kant, and Voltaire sought to free human thought from the constraints of dogma and religious authority. These thinkers championed reason as the primary tool for understanding the world and argued that religious beliefs should be subjected to critical examination. The clash with tradition. The Enlightenment's emphasis on empirical observation and rational inquiry clashed with certain traditional Christian beliefs that were rooted in faith and divine revelation. Central tenets such as the literal interpretation of religious texts and the unquestioning acceptance of religious doctrines came under scrutiny. Philosophers questioned the credibility of miracles, the divine origin of scriptures, and the role of religious institutions in shaping societal norms. Science and the challenge to religious narratives. The Enlightenment era witnessed remarkable advancements in science, from the works of Galileo Galilei to Isaac Newton's laws of motion and gravity. These scientific breakthroughs presented a challenge to some interpretations of Christian cosmology and creation narratives. The heliocentric model of the solar system, for example, contradicted the geocentric view that had been supported by religious authorities for centuries. This sparked debates about the role of science in understanding the natural world and the implications for religious belief. Debates on rationalism and faith. Enlightenment thinkers grappled with the question of whether reason and faith were compatible or mutually exclusive. Some philosophers, like deists, believed in a rational God who had set the universe in motion but did not interfere with its operation. This perspective aimed to reconcile reason and faith by locating a higher power within a rational framework. However, more radical thinkers questioned the existence of a personal God altogether, advocating for a naturalistic worldview that excluded divine intervention. Ethics and morality beyond religion. As Enlightenment philosophers questioned religious authority, they also explored alternative sources of ethical guidance. Many sought to establish moral frameworks based on reason and humanistic values rather than relying solely on religious doctrines. This shift laid the groundwork for secular ethics and the development of human rights theories that emphasized the inherent dignity and worth of individuals. Religious toleration and separation of church and state. One of the Enlightenment's enduring legacies was its advocacy for religious toleration and the separation of church and state. Philosophers argued that religious diversity could coexist within a society governed by reason and respect for individual rights. This perspective challenged the notion of a state-sponsored religion and paved the way for greater religious freedom in many Western societies. Legacy and ongoing dialogue. The Enlightenment's impact on Christianity is complex and multifaceted. While it prompted critical examinations of religious beliefs and practices, it also contributed to the development of modern theology. Some theologians sought to reconcile Christian teachings with the insights of reason and science, leading to the emergence of liberal Christianity and theologies that incorporated elements of Enlightenment thought. The ongoing dialogue between reason, science, and faith continues to shape contemporary discussions within Christianity. Debates about evolution, the historicity of biblical events, and the role of religious institutions in a changing world are all influenced by the Enlightenment's emphasis on rational inquiry and critical thinking. In conclusion, the Enlightenment had a profound impact on the relationship between traditional Christianity and the forces of reason, science, and faith. As philosophers questioned established religious narratives, a tension arose between the rational pursuit of knowledge and the dictates of faith. The Enlightenment's legacy is seen in modern theology, the emphasis on religious toleration, and ongoing debates that navigate the intricate interplay between faith and reason in the quest for understanding the human experience and the cosmos. Thanks for watching.